Village Schools International was founded in 2005 with a dual mission: to enable those who would otherwise never get the chance to go to school to get an education, and to send missionaries to live in villages and share the gospel. We work towards the day when all children in every village in Africa, no matter how poor their parents are, or even if their parents are dead, get the chance to go to school. We partner with people in more than 230 villages to open secondary schools. 29 of these schools are already open, with more than 9,000 students enrolled, none of whom would have otherwise had the chance to go to school. The education we provide is designed to prepare our students to bring transformational change to their own lives, the lives of their families, and the lives of people in their villages. Our education is Christian, empowering, academic, and practical. We partner with villages to help them build their schools. The entire community gets involved by quarrying stones, making bricks, hauling sand, and carrying water. We use donated funds only to purchase the metal roofing and the cement that turns their hard labor into classrooms. We want these schools to truly be theirs. We meet a need that's genuinely felt by people in villages. They want education for their children, and they want it enough that they're willing to work, and work very hard for months, making bricks, hauling foundation stones, and carrying sand and water, because they see no other way of helping their children get out of poverty. As we draw students from villages hundreds of miles away, they return home to their communities with the message that if those people can build and run a school in their village, we can do it in our village as well. Our primary goal is to provide access to education. Therefore, the most important statistics to us are the number of students enrolled and how many schools are operational. Another important metric is the percentage of female students in our schools. We also track the number of orphans enrolled. Our name is Village Schools, so people often assume we're only about education. But we see a school as the beginning of transformation in a village. And we want our students not only to believe they can do something about big problems in their village, but that they have a responsibility to do so. As a result, we have become involved in helping those with HIV/AIDS. So much so that we should probably be called Village Schools and Clinics International. Our medical work is directed by former students and serves more than 1,000 people every month. We started in 2005 with ambitious goals, and had everything gone according to our plans, we should have opened 8 secondary schools by 2013. Instead, we opened 29. These schools were built by people from 193 villages. They've built 214 classrooms, and their schools are providing an education to more than 9,000 students. The biggest problem we face is the huge shortage of teachers that threatens the whole educational system in Tanzania. Our problem is compounded because we're asking people to come serve in villages where life is hard. But we go to universities throughout Tanzania and challenge students to join us and sacrifice to help the poorest of the poor to get an education. Amazingly enough, our schools are fully staffed with more than 300 teachers. We've also had 142 missionary teachers who have come for a semester or a year to volunteer. We encourage those who want to get involved with us to give money for the metal roofing and cement that, coupled with the labor of literally thousands of people, results in more classrooms getting built. This isn't about building one school and one day finishing it. It's about opening an ever-expanding network of schools. And that means there will always be an opportunity for people to give to help build more classrooms, more houses for teachers, more libraries, and more science labs. Our primary focus is providing increased access to education, making sure that everyone gets to go to school. That's why we give priority to encouraging people to give money for construction material. But there are also great opportunities for people to give in strategic ways to help us provide our students with the very best education we can. We welcome designated donations for everything from library books to laptop computers, from science lab materials to sports equipment. Additionally, strategic investments in clean water projects and the installation of electricity are very helpful.